addressed the international media, that one country is combating terrorism and the other country is promoting terrorism, and I do not say this on mere conjecture. I have substantial evidence to back my arguments. Wasn't Kulbhushan Yadav captured in Pakistan? Wasn't he involved in terrorist activities? So when an Indian spy is captured red-handed within the territory of Pakistan and he is detained, and it is proven at the international level that he was in fact involved in these activities, then which country is promoting terrorism? So our task with regard to the narrative domain was telling the truth to the world in an effective manner, and we did that at the right time, at the right forum. On the other hand, the Indian media and the Indian government made claims during this May war which were absolutely absurd. And I must also commend the role of the Pakistani media, the Pakistani academia, the Pakistani intelligentsia. Our media channels, our social media, our analysts, our anchor persons, our reporters made us look very good at the global stage, because at one hand you had the Indian media indulging in war hysteria, in war mongering, and we had this theater of sorts going on in which they had destroyed the port of Lahore, which is a landlocked city, the port of Multan, which is also a landlocked city. So we saw these absurd claims being made, and we saw that Pakistani media was giving out information which was 100% authentic, which was verified, and which could not be contradicted at any level. And what was the reason? Because there was complete unanimity. There was a smooth flow of information, uninterrupted flow of information between the state institutions and the private sector media. And I was thinking that we grew up with a certain sense of patriotism. What about the Gen Z? How would they respond in this situation? But I tell you that our younger generation has made us so proud that when during this heat of war, they started their own meme war. Now the whole world was wondering that you have missiles and bombs flying around, and you have the Pakistani youngsters sitting on their keyboards and their smartphones making these memes. And the enemy was wondering that war is a serious business. What is Pakistan doing to us? And Alhamdulillah, we were at the top of our game. So when it came down to the narrative game, when it came down to the actual war, the conventional war, when it came down to diplomatic efforts, our foreign office, our foreign ministry, all state institutions, because we had a lot of truth to tell to the world, and we told it the right way. So I think we were, alhamdulillah, at the top of our game. On the other hand, the enemy, they kept making mistake after mistake. And the whole world saw that how their nefarious designs were exposed. And as I said, the civil military leadership being on one page and being united, and that was true for every level. So that unity really helped us tell the world what we meant. And I must pay tribute to Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir and his bold and courageous leadership. And the way Pakistan responded, it lifted the spirit of the entire nation. And we, Pakistan as a responsible nation, responded with regard to military targets, with regard to military bases. As opposed to India, they had attacked our civilians. Our valiant Air Force, when those 8 planes went down, and a lot of them were Rafale planes, which are a source of pride for India, those planes brought down with them the Indian arrogance and proved to the world once again our dominance in aerial battle, and how Pakistan's indigenous technology helped Pakistan achieve victory. And our Navy was alert and ready to respond to any aggression. So this Marka-e-Haq belongs to the entire nation. We saw the entire nation stand tall, stand united. And we set aside our political differences. We set aside our difference of opinion. And the whole nation came together as a united force. So I think in my domain, the narrative domain, my work was very easy because we were telling hard facts and we were telling the truth to the world. I remember when the first missiles came in Bahawalpur and Muridke, we have a digital communication department, a state-of-the-art department which we've established. So it took me 20 minutes to get there and just man the seat and address the international media and tell them what was going on. So Pakistan was not only well within its right, but I think we had a lot of support from the people of Pakistan, because the people of Pakistan were standing behind their armed forces, behind the government. And the whole world saw that starting from the false flag operation of Pahalgam and the baseless allegations made against Pakistan, Pakistan played all its cards right. And you've seen the aftermath of Marka-e-Haq. The nation till today stands united, and you've seen the kind of respect and dignity that Pakistan has earned in this 1 year after the success of Marka-e-Haq. Pakistan's relevance, significance at the international level. Pakistan's name is taken with a lot of respect. People see it as a serious country which is resolving international disputes. Our leadership is widely respected. The world realizes Pakistan's potential, Pakistan's talent. And on the other hand, you had your eastern neighbor, which spent hundreds of billions of dollars through lobbying firms, through PR firms, to come up with its shining slogan. But from shining to isolation, this is a 1-year journey. When you base your entire premise and narrative on false information and propaganda, and you externalize your internal issues and internalize your external issues, and you try to create hegemony within the region, and you assume the role of a bully of South Asia, that can never go well for you. And within this 1 year, as I said, from shining to complete isolation, we've all witnessed this great journey, how Pakistan has transformed after Marka-e-Haq. It's a moment to be proud, and it's a moment to bow our heads before Almighty in humility, with the hope that Pakistan continues to prosper and the people of Pakistan continue to feel proud in this great nation of ours. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you so much, sir, for your remarks.
मैं उसको ऐसे कह रही ना, तो मुझे पता था दबाना आसान वर्ड है, बोल दे।
नाज़रीन, वफाकी वज़ीर इत्तलात के इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजिक स्टडीज़ में मार्का-ए-हक़ के हवाले से तकरीब से खिताब। कहा, मार्का-ए-हक़ के दौरान नौजवानों ने सोशल मीडिया को हथियार के तौर पर इस्तेमाल किया। जंग के दौरान भारतीय मीडिया का किरदार मज़ाक़-ए-ख़ेज़ था। मार्का-ए-हक़ के दौरान